Good afternoon, it's 3 o'clock, I'm Angus Sinclair with your Solent Sports news headlines. Wales moved one step closer to their first World Cup in over 60 years in front of a thunderous crowd at the Cardiff City Stadium. Two fantastic goals from Gareth Bale secured a spot in the playoff final, despite a late rally from the Austrians. The Real Madrid forward was quick to brush his critics in Spain aside after yet another starring role for his country.
I don't need to say anything. It's a waste of my time. It's disgusting, and they should also be ashamed of themselves. So I'm not first. End of.
And there was further drama on the international stage, with Italy notably victim of a monumental upset. Here is Conor Godfrey with a roundup of yesterday's exciting encounters.
I don't need to say anything. It's a waste of my time.
It's happened again. For successive campaigns, Italy have failed to qualify for the World Cup.
Italian hearts were shattered last night as North Macedonia pulled off one of the greatest shocks of all time. The 92nd minute winner sent the North Macedonia fans into delirium as they knocked out the European champions. Elsewhere, Sweden beat the Czech Republic 1-0 after extra time, and Portugal eased past Turkey in the other semi-final. Scotland were due to play their World Cup qualifier last night, but due to Russia's invasion, Ukraine were unable to fulfil the fixture. Instead, Scotland played Poland in an international friendly, drawing 1-1 after a last-minute penalty ended their 6-game winning streak.
Southampton's Kyle Walker-Peters, James Ward-Prowse and Fraser Forster will be hoping to start for England tomorrow ahead of the visit of Switzerland. The Saints trio were called up to Gareth Southgate's squad after impressing in recent weeks. Despite the call-up, Walker-Peters said he will remain level-headed.
It's something that's always in my sights, playing for England. Here I am now, I've done well enough to receive this call-up, but those words are obviously lovely to hear, but I need to stay focused, stay level-headed and hopefully perform as best I can.
England's South Coast is in for a treat tonight as the Young Lions take to the field for the first time this calendar year. It is glistening Bournemouth's Vitality Stadium that plays host for the encounter, where England's under-21s look to continue an unbeaten start to Euro 2023 qualifying. I'm joined now by Dorset Live correspondent Jacob Tanswell, who will be covering tonight's match live from the Vitality. So, Jacob, who is likely to feature tonight for England?
Well, England have had a few issues in this camp. Tariq Lamptey pulled out this morning through illness, but luckily Bournemouth and Lee Carsley are well stocked in their right-back position. They've got Jed Spence, who got called up for the first time this week, and also Tina Livramento, who's been in such great form for Southampton.
And why is this such an important game for the club and for the country?
Because usually we're used to seeing qualifiers, become a bit of a procession, but England have lost a few of their games. They've been a bit iffy recently. Lost 3-2 to Georgia last time out. They're currently second, and they really need to get back to winning race tonight.
And just how big of an occasion is this for football fans in Bournemouth?
It's big. I think Bournemouth had a relationship with England in the recent past. They played Germany at the Vitality Stadium in 2019, and it's not often that any international football comes to the South or the Vitality Stadium, so I think it should be a sold-out crowd tonight.
Thank you very much. That was Jacob Tanswell, Dorset Live correspondent. Saracens have received a big injury boost ahead of this weekend's game against Bristol Bears. England captain Owen Farrell will play for the first time since injuring his ankle in November. Second place Saracens go into tomorrow's fixture having won 4 of their last 5 as they look to narrow the 12-point gap at the top. West Ham United defender Kurt Zouma's £250,000 fine has been shared between 9 animal charities. For anyone wondering, that's £27,777 for each of the cat's 9 lives. The 27-year-old was filmed abusing his cats earlier this year, and they have been since removed from his care. A mix of local, domestic and international charities will receive a portion of the money. In the Women's Super League, the North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham has been called off due to a number of COVID cases in the Spurs camp. The game was due to be played at the Emirates Stadium and broadcast live tonight on BBC One. Former Hampshire FA chairman Robin Osborne has passed away at the age of 78. Osborne was made chairman in 2014 and spent his entire life in the game, starting as a referee. Current CEO Neil Kassar paid tribute, calling Osborne one of football's good guys, who did so much for grassroots football. Josh Warrington spoke with steely conviction ahead of his boxing IBF featherweight world title fight against Spain's Kiko Martinez in Leeds on Saturday. The The 31-year-old won a points victory over Saturday's opponent in 2017 and has responded to claims that he perhaps did not deserve the judge's decision in the first matchup.
You have to look at the computer box record stats. You know, the running handful of punches, what landed clean in between it, but I landed the cleaner ones. He threw more than me, but I landed the cleaner ones.
In tennis, Andy Murray will face Daniil Medvedev in the next round of the Miami Open tomorrow. Murray seemed under no illusions of the quality of his opponent, saying he will be a very big challenge. The Scotsman saw off Federico Del Bonis in the round of 128, with a decisive third set making the difference. Good luck to Andy Murray there tomorrow. And in Formula 1 now, with the first practice session over, world champion Max Verstappen currently sits top of the leaderboard with a 1 second lead over second-placed Yuki Tsunoda. The second practice session takes place at 5 p.m. I'm now here with Connor Godfrey. Connor, what has happened in the first session?
Yeah, as you say, the first practice session has just finished, and Charles Leclerc actually at the last second just took over Max Verstappen at the top, so he's currently there continuing Ferrari's pace. Obviously last time out in the first race of the season they were very, very good. Red Bull have also found some good pace, which is good, and perhaps more importantly they've also found some reliability after both cars failed to finish last time out. Some bad news though for Haas. Their driver Kevin Magnussen failed to make any appearance in the first practice session. The team have put that down to repairs. So the top three currently, Verstappen, Leclerc and Bottas. The second practice starts at 5 p.m. Hopefully we'll see Magnussen in action.
Thank you very much, Connor. And we're running out of time now, but I'll just bring you the cricket news quickly. England do trail, West Indies do indeed trail England by 41 runs in the second day of the third test, with Joe Root's side 204 all out on day one. That's all from us for now. Tune in 1 hour for the final bulletin of the day. Thank you very much and see you then.